CQ, calling all stations to the Maritime Fusion Net. Everybody hear me? VE9MTV. Is there anybody out there that hearing VE9MTV?
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. Copy you 599 here. VE9MTV, VE9GC.
Okay, very good. For some reason, my wires X, it was working when I checked 15 minutes ago, but all of a sudden it didn't pop up. So just stand by. I'll boot up again there. Stand by, please. VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie Portable, standing by on for the Fusion Net, VE9GC. V1DES down here in Yarmouth, where we came up to repeat, there's absolutely no audio coming through, no audio at all.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Just booted up my wires again. We'll be starting the net. Sorry, fellows. I did boot up 15 minutes before, and we did a radio check, and everything was good, but so for some reason it logged me off at the reboot. So here goes. We're going to start the net. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Bonsoir tout le monde. Bienvenue au réseau Fusion Maritime. Avant de commencer, est-ce qu'il y aurait des messages d'urgence ou prioritaires pour le réseau? Allez-y. Any emergency or priority traffic? Go ahead, please. E9 MTV. Nothing here. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. My name is Mike, and I will be your net controller for tonight. Ceci est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Mon nom est Michel, et je vais être le contrôleur du réseau ce soir. This net meets every Wednesday night at 1900 Atlantic Time, or 2300 UTC. That would be when it's the standard time. When it's daylight standard time, it's 2200. And in the Secret Maritime Room 60207, room 60207, the net is open to all radio amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour approximately. The net is also streaming live on YouTube so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. The YouTube channel is Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. I repeat, the YouTube channel is Victor Echo, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Ce réseau se tient tous les mercredis soirs à 19h heure de l'Atlantique, ou 23h UTC dans le temps standard, ou 22h UTC dans le temps avancé. Dans la chambre CQ maritime, numéro 60207, numéro 60207. Ce réseau est ouvert à tous les radiomoteurs de province maritime et cédulé pour 1 heure approx. Ce réseau est présenté également sur YouTube pour que tout le monde puisse suivre le réseau et participer dans le chat room. Le canal YouTube est Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After all Maritime provinces stations have called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. Les stations vont être appelées par province. Quand vous allez répondre, s'il vous plaît, donnez vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. Et après que toutes les stations des provinces maritimes auront participé au réseau, les stations hors des maritimes seront appelées à nous joindre. Break. A reminder, due to the delay in the system, key up for 2 seconds before talking, and keep the push-to-talk on for a second or two after the transmission has finished, so that we capture all your words. Juste un rappel du délai du système, n'oubliez pas d'activer la transmission et attendre 2 secondes avant de parler et 1 ou 2 secondes après que votre transmission est terminée pour qu'on puisse captiver toutes vos paroles. First of all, do we have any announcements for the net? Est-ce qu'il y a des annonces pour le réseau ce soir? Allez-y. Any announcements? Go ahead. E9 MTV standing by.
Victor Echo 9, Golf from Charlie.
I have Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie. Gordon, go ahead for the announcements.
Oh, good evening, Mike. The 9MTV with the Wednesday Night Fusion Net, the 9GC portable. Just wanted to remind everybody that on Friday night at 2000 hours local will be the Triple F Net, the Region Friday Fusion Net. And I will be the net controller this week, so looking forward to having people check in. And with that, Mike, I'll turn it back to you, and you can count me as pardon me, this is my check-in for the evening. Not feeling 100% at the moment, so we're going to call it an early night. The E9MTV, the E9GC.
Of E9GC, E9MTV. For that announcement. And that's on the same room that we are on now, the CQ Maritime room. That would be the Triple F Net on at 8 o'clock on Friday evening, and Gordon will be the net control. Also, just a reminder that the Halifax 39th annual Halifax Flea Market is on this Saturday, June the 8th, and that'll be in Waverly at the Legion, a new place this year, I guess, at the Waverly, Nova Scotia, at the Legion. So that's this Saturday. Doors open at 8 for sellers to set up, 10 o'clock for buyers. Admission is $5 for buyers and $15 for sellers, which includes a table 3 by 6 feet and the admission fee. So that's it. Any other announcements? Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres annonces? Allez-y. Any other announcements? Go ahead, please. Nothing heard. Any short time stations, duration of the net? Est-ce que les océans courts qui ne peuvent pas assister pour la durée du réseau? Allez-y avec Wallet Appel. BNFM TV à l'écoute. Just go ahead, please. B9MTV.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, VE9 BAL. Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, VE1JS. VE1, Juliet Echo Charlie.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6FP.
Okay, very good. Here's who I have. I have Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie was checked in. Victor Echo 2 Golf Foxtrot. Victor Echo 9 Alpha Lima. Victor Echo 1 Juliet Sierra. Victor Echo 1 Juliet Echo Charlie. And Victor Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa. Did I miss anybody? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra, got stepped on at the first of the list. Thank you.
And I have Don, VE1 Delta Echo. Okay, we're going to go to Francis since he's far away and he's probably got something coming up there. So, Francis, Victor Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa. Come on in there, Francis, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta. Well, good evening, Mike, and good evening, everyone in the Maritimes. Great to hear so many voices. Thanks for letting us check in a bit early. I've got to get out to a meeting, so I do appreciate it. These conditions here I have to say, have improved. We've, in the last couple of days, we had a little over 40 millimeters of rain, which was fantastic for us. Except, my goodness, it is windy. Winds have been gusting here most of the day, 55 plus, and it feels at times that it's going to take the shingles off the roof, so hopefully it won't. But my goodness, it was sure nice to see the rain. And other than that, temperature's not too bad. Plus 17 is supposed to go up a little bit more as we get into the weekend, but we'll take it as it comes. At least it's not snowing or anything like that. No other traffic, Mike, and hope you had a good trip out here to Alberta. I had heard, I think it was last weekend, you were mentioning to Jim that you had been out here visiting your daughter in Spruce Grove, so that's really great. It's too bad we didn't have a chance to meet up, but I know you had a short schedule, so we understand. We're going to be visiting the Maritimes coming up in July. We're heading home there for about 10, 11 days, and then taking a brother and sister-in-law back here. They've never been out west, so we're going to take them around and play tours with them as we show them the size of this province and all the things that go with the mountains and that, like you've been enjoying. For letting us check in early, much appreciated. Have a great net, and we'll say 7-3 all around. VE9MTV from VA6FP.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa, Francis. Yeah, very good, Francis. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, I recommend it for anybody. Don't have to go south, just go to west. Have a really great vacation. We actually did the Airbnb things, which was cheaper. We were 3 couples, so with Airbnb it was cheaper than hotels. Of course, it wasn't tourist season yet, but it's still high price most hotels, so it was a lot cheaper than the rest. So and very nice views there. I found there was more snow in the mountains this time. Last time I went last summer, it was the first of like the beginning around this time, but we went 2 weeks earlier, so it was a bit more snow up there. Very good, Francis. Have a great week there. Thanks for checking in. 7-3. Top of the list, George, VY2 Golf Foxtrot. Come on in there, George. VE9MTV.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net, and thank you for doing the net. Today was kind of an eventful day. I got a new soldering iron, and instead of going for these supposedly deals that are inexpensive, I decided to bite the bullet and get a quality product, a Weller, which should last me for quite some time. Anyway, hope everybody has a good week, and we'll look forward to the net next Wednesday, Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, very good, George. You're sounding great tonight. And you know, you need a good soldering gun, that's for sure. It's something we use a lot. For repairs or connectors or lots of stuff. Thanks, George, for checking in there. Have a great week. 7-3. Next, my neighbor Paul, VE9PAL. Morning, Paul. VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, this is VE9PAL. How you doing there, Mike and George and everybody else on the net there, Gordon? Yeah, 19 degrees still out there, by George. Beautiful day. Can't complain at all. Anyway, no traffic here. You guys all have a great night and a great week ahead. VE9PAL.
Yeah, very good, Paul. I'm showing 21 over here, so it's warm. Thanks for checking in there, Paul. And have a great week coming up. Nice to see you at the clubhouse this morning. 7-3. Next is John, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra. Come on in there, John. VE9MTV.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Good evening. VE9MTV and the net, V1JS down in Sandy Cove. Beautiful day here today. Little bit of cloud, but mostly sun. Temperature still 19 degrees, and didn't do much, but beautiful day for doing nothing. 7-3, so we'll look for it again next week. Thanks for doing the net. V9MTV via 1JS, 7-3.
Hey, very good, John. Thanks for checking in, and VE1JS 7-3 to you, and enjoy the weekend coming up. Next on the list is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Echo Charlie, Jody. Come on in there, Jody, VE9MTV.
VE1MTV and the Maritime Fusion at VE1JEC. Well, good evening there, Mike. All on the frequency. Wow, beautiful day up there, Woodstock First Nation today. 27 degrees. That was in the shade. It was 33 in the direct sun. Right now it's 25 degrees, so it hasn't really cooled down that much. Anyhow, just a quick check in there. I head for town here in a few minutes, so thanks for calling me in, and thanks for doing the net. I'm going to say 7-3 to all, 88 to ladies out there, and thanks for calling me in. Thanks for net. 7-3 there, Mike.
Yeah, very good there, Jody. Thanks for checking in, and copy you're heading out there, so enjoy the evening and the rest of the week. 7-3. Next is Dawn, Victor Echo 1 Delta Echo Sierra. Come on in there, Dawn, VE9MT.
V9MTV, V1DES, leave a mic. You know the folks that checked in. Yes, Francis and taking his sister back out there to show roll around the mountains. That'd be a great vacation for her. She'll enjoy that very much. Other than that, not much going on. Going to cut her short tonight. You have a good one there, Mike. V9MTV, V1DES.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Delta Echo Sierra. Dawn, thanks for checking in, and good signal there coming from the Yarmouth area. And have a great week there, 7-3. I must apologize to all the stations that were waiting for the net to start there. For some reason, my node wasn't working, so I had to log off and log back in, and that takes some time. So I'm back in operation. Don't know why it did that, but it does happen once in a while. Maybe it's not all my fault. Maybe it's in Japan too when I hooked up. Anyway, that's the bottom of that list. So we're going to start the roll call going through the provinces. So first on the list is PEI. Any stations from Prince Edward Island want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net for the 5th of June 2024. Net control is VE9 MTV. Name is Mike. Standing by for your call. Tout station de l'île Passé-Édouard qui veulent participer au réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. On écoute. Any stations from PEI, come on in. We're looking for stations from Prince Edward Island to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Now's your time. Come on in. Nothing here. We're going to go to Nova Scotia. Anybody from Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Come on in with your call sign. V9MTV, listening for your call. Est-ce qu'il y a des stations de Nouvelle-Écosse? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. VNF-MTV, on écoute. Any stations from Nova Scotia, come on in. Ultimately quiet. I think most people are outside enjoying the nice sunshine and the heat. We're looking for stations from Nova Scotia. First call for Nova Scotia. 89 MTV standing by. Nothing heard. First call for stations from New Brunswick. Any stations from New Brunswick? And then we call sign in phonetics. VE9 MTV standing by for your call. Est-ce que les stations du Nouveau-Brunswick qui aimeraient participer au réseau Fusion Maritime? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VNFM TV à l'écoute. Any stations from New Brunswick? Come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Sierra.
I got Draco 9 OSK, and I think there might have been somebody between OSK and Pat, VE9 Echo Sierra. Did I miss anybody? I got VE9 OSK and VE9 ES. Come on in, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Echo Lima, V9 CEL.
Okay, I got you that time, Charles. Stand by. Go ahead, Oscar.
V9 MTV, V9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Yes, I was outside myself, and then I came in. I said, "Oh, Wednesday night. There's got to be a net here." Nice to talk to you. Beautiful day today. Still at 21 degrees here in Dieppe. It was a bit cooler in Chiliac. Did put the boat in the water. She's floating, and she's got all her sail on. She's almost ready to go for a sail there. Thanks for doing it, Mike. Thanks for calling me in. Have a good week. Victor Echo 9 Oscar Sierra Kilo 73.
Yeah, very good, Oscar. Yep, beautiful day for that, for sure. And it looking like it's going to warm up, so it'll be nice and to be on the water for sure. Thanks for checking in there, Oscar. We missed you this morning, but we understand you were putting your boat in the water there. So have a great week, Oscar, and 7-3 there. I guess we're going to have an executive meeting early next week there, because the meeting is on the 15th there, Oscar. So maybe we can jimmy something up for the executive meeting there. 7-3, have a great week. Next is Pat, Victor Echo 9, Echo Sierra. Come on in there, Pat, VE9 MTV.
Thanks for calling me in, and just came in actually from enjoying the sun, and was thinking about what to make for dinner, and having some water, flavored water to make up for it. I got up for a nice walk today and enjoy that weather as well. Well, I don't really have much else for the net other than 73 to everybody that's actually participating and listening in, and hopefully they're enjoying the great weather back over to you. V6 MTV, V6 ES, VE9 ES. Oh man, I am all over the place tonight. VE9 MTV, VE9 ES.
Yeah, very good there. Yeah, I'm almost half a V6. I've been going 4 times there already, so yeah. And I was surprised. I was fortunate to have a direct flight from Moncton to Calgary, so the first stop I did was Radio Calgary. It's only about 10 minutes away from the airport, so we just stop in there, and I asked him about all the repeaters there was in Calgary, and he said, yeah, there's almost one repeater for every sort of interest, like the Scouts and CW, but they're not off and on. So I guess when I looked at the repeater book or any, I think it's probably the city that has more repeaters. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice place for sure. Thanks for checking in there, Pat. Have a great week. 7-3. This is Charles, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Echo Lima. Are you in Kokong tonight there, Charles? Over.
V9 MTV, V9CL, yeah, I'm in Kokang tonight, but leaving early tomorrow morning to go to Fredericton for a couple of days. And got some work stuff to do there. And then I got to go up to Edmonton. I'm teaching a couple of ATV courses for the kids there in fire rescue this weekend. So I guess it's going to be a busy rest of the week and a busy weekend. And I'm scheduled to take a couple of days off there, at least Monday for sure. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, nothing else to report. I was glad that you studied the net. I was starting to wonder if it was on my side or on your side. I didn't know. I could see the light coming on, but I had problems for a while. So anyway, seems to be all working now. Thanks for checking me in, and we'll talk soon. 73 V9 MTV, V9C.
Yeah, very good, Charles. Yeah, I had the same problem. I was up. My radio seemed to be keying up, but wasn't appearing on the Wires X page. So I went on the MFR repeater just to see if I was getting out, and I was. So Gordon answered me, so I told him to stand by, and I was going to boot up my Wires X again, and then it started working again. So I don't really know what happened, but I did check before, about 15 minutes before. I usually do a radio check, and everything looked all right. So, anyway, gremlins are at it again. Thanks, Charles, and have a great week there. And we're going out to Halifax Flea Market there with my two sons, actually. So, I don't really need anything, but I'll go for the ride and maybe win some prizes there, Charles. Very good. Have a great week. 7-3. Bottom of that list. So we're going to open it up to anybody from anywhere that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Net control tonight is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. My name is Mike. Standing by for your call. Nous allons aller dans les stations qui sont hors des maritimes. Ceux qui veulent participer au réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel de phonétique. Le contrôleur ce soir est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Mon nom est Michel. Stations from outside the maritime provinces. VE9 MTV standing by for your call.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1 FOX coming out of Nova Scotia for the 5th time. VE1 FOX.
Yeah, I got you, Curtis. I saw a VE1 Charlie Tango, but no audio there, Rob. I saw your call coming up, but I'll get Curtis in here. Then we'll check what's going on with you there, Robert. VE1 FOX. Come on in there, Curtis. For some reason, you must have been clobbered there because I didn't hear you or didn't see you on flash on the Wires X. Come on in and tell us what's going on with you this week.
Well, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plain. That's the same question I'd like to know. What's going on here? I tried for a short time, never got in. I tried through PEI, never got in. I tried through Nova Scotia, never got in. And I tried New Brunswick there, never got in. And finally, I got in, so there you go. There was nobody I heard from Nova Scotia coming in but just me there, Mike. Anyways, we sat here and we were determined we was going to break the silence, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks for calling in, Mike. And weather-wise here, I should tell you about the weather. It's beautiful today, 33 degrees out there this afternoon. 26 degrees lying here right now. What a beautiful day we had. Oh, gosh, I'll tell you. Good thing I didn't go fishing. Man, by the time I get to fishing out of the water, they would have been baked. So I just never thought about going. With that, thanks for calling me in, Mike. Thanks for being there for the Fusion Net. With that, we'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Mike. Have a great evening.
Yeah, V1FOXV. Oh, you were 100% that time there, Curtis. Sorry I didn't catch you before. But I had problems at the start. Also, my wires extra. When I wanted to start the net there, I keyed up and my call wasn't coming up on the dashboard here. So I had to go to, tried several times and couldn't get it to work. So I had to go on just the local repeater. Answered me, so I told him to stand by, I'm going to boot up again. So I started the net a little bit late, but seems to be working okay now. But yeah, and when I called up the Nova Scotia, I had no callers, so I don't know, maybe something happened there that I wasn't getting in. So got you this time. That's the not the beauty of the beast, but the drawbacks, I guess. Gotta keep trying. Thanks, Curtis. Have a great week there. 7-3. Next is Robert, VE1 Charlie Tango. Come on in there, Robert. VE9 MTV. Robert, 9 MTV. Come on in.
After this. Everyone have yourselves a great and safe evening. Look forward to all your check-ins tomorrow morning with the Maritime 2-meter wake-up net. Back to you, Mike. Bonsoir, monsieur. VE1 or VE9 MTV.
Hey, okay, Robert. Yeah, for some reason I only got about maybe 50% there. You came in. For some reason, yeah, I didn't hear you at the start there, and I thought called you about 2 or 3 times, but then you came in okay there. So something's cuckoo about the system tonight. And thanks for checking in there, Robert, and have a great evening there. 7-3. Okay, Robert, was the end of that Nova Scotia list. We're going to go back to PEI. Anybody from PEI want to check in Maritime Fusion Net? Come on in with your call sign. VE9 MTV standing by. Est-ce que les 12 stations de l'île de Percédoire? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VNF MTV à l'écoute. Any stations from PEI? Come on in. This is the second round of stations from PEI. Second round for PEI. VE9 MTV standing by. For you. Go ahead. Nothing heard. I do see VE1R in it. I don't know if you're having problems or... Anyway, I'm going to call in stations from Nova Scotia. Any stations from Nova Scotia. Maybe Steve, if you're hearing me, come on in there. I'm seeing you're trying to get it in there quite a few times there. So VE10R, VE9MTV, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey, V1 JW.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Charlie Sierra.
And I have Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey, Eric, and Victor Echo 1 Juliet Charlie Sierra. Any VE9MTV, standing by for stations from Nova Scotia.
Victor Echo 1 Lima Alpha Uniform.
And Victor Echo 1 Lima. Okay, top of the list, we'll go with Eric, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey. Come on in there, Eric, VE9MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Just sitting out on the deck with a handheld, but the node antenna is only about 30 feet away from me, so down the other end of the house. So we're sitting out here enjoying the evening, a cup of coffee, sitting out on the deck and having a nice evening. But yeah, so I haven't done much ham radio this week. The bands have been kind of crappy, and there's still a lot of other things on the go. But anyway, we're playing around. And yeah, know where the area where your daughter was. Our daughter used to live in Chaparral, which is just the other side of the bottom of the city. They're not very far apart. They're only probably 10 kilometers apart, and she's now living down in Okotoks, so just south of Calgary, 20 minutes or so south of Calgary. So we've been out, I don't know, probably 15 times, I guess, in the last 20. Yeah, well, maybe closer to 20. They've been living out there 25 years, so we've probably been out close to 20 times, and trying to find the time to go this year with our schedule for the summer, their schedule for the summer, and whatnot. It's looking like it might be Thanksgiving. Everybody's busy over the summer, so we thought we'd go for a week or two in the summer, but I think it looks like it might be just maybe an extended long weekend for Thanksgiving, so I'll get out a chance to see the daughter and husband and the two granddaughters out there, so, and the rest of the extended family that's out in that area, so should be a fun trip. Anyway, we'll see how time goes and see what we can make work and work around everybody's schedule. But it's fun, like you say, up in the mountains. We've been up through the passes there and through the mountains several times, and we always like to get out at least up into the foothills for an afternoon or something over there to enjoy the mountains a little bit. Other than that, just listening along with interest, V1 MTV, or sorry, V9 MTV, V1 JW.
Yeah, V1 JW, V9 MTV. Yeah, very good there, Eric. Yeah, I really enjoy the mountains there. We don't have mountains out here, and those over there are at least 2 kilometers and more, so up. So altitude-wise, they're not little hills, they're big. Yeah, and we had a chance to go in Jasper there on the gondola, and you could see Jasper on the bottom, and I had my phone with me, so I checked the altitude, and it was like exactly 2 kilometers high, so where the gondola stopped there. So yeah, it was really enjoyable trip, and I found there was more snow this year, but it was a bit a bit earlier than last year. We went around this time. This year we went Victoria Day weekend, so we celebrated our 35th anniversary over there. So and had a great time there. Saw a lot of wildlife, especially in the Jasper Park area. There's more wildlife out there. Banff was pretty busy because of the Victoria Day weekend there, so. But we enjoyed her trip also, and had a direct flight to Calgary and coming back from Edmonton to Moncton. So that was a great trip for sure. Didn't have to get off the airplane at all. Thanks, Eric. Have yourself a great week there, and we shall chat. Maybe see you at the Halifax market if you're going. 7-3. Next is James, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Charlie Sierra. Come on in there, James, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 JCS, and Antigonish. Good evening to yourself and everyone on net. Not much going on, just got my tires changed to summer and was cleaning up the shed and putting everything away and came inside to just sit down and relax. Remembered the net, so I just linked up. Other than that, overcast and drizzling this evening here in Antigonish. Was raining earlier, but down to a drizzle and just gray skies. So other than that, not much going on. 7-3, and you have yourself a great evening, and we'll see everyone at the Hamfest on the weekend.
Yeah, very good there, James. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, I got to get my all-season tires on there. Still have my winters. I know they're not going to be good for next year, so I'm using those as much as I can. Very good, James. Have yourself a great week there. 7-3. Next is Jeremy, Victor Echo 1, Lima Alpha Uniform. Come on in there, Jeremy. VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9 MTV, VE1 LAU, and just want to let you know, Mike, thanks for calling me in. It's a beautiful day in Amherst. I don't know where you got the Jeremy. My name is Lori, but no problem there. Good evening to yourself and everyone else on the net there. 7-3, VE1 LAU in Amherst.
Oh, very good. Lori, sorry about that. Must have miscalled. Hammers, there we go. Thanks a lot for making the corrections there, and that was, thanks for checking in, and sounding great there. 7-3, have a great week. Okay, Lori would be number 16 on the list. So we're looking for more stations. We're going to go to any stations from New Brunswick. Second call for New Brunswick. Any stations from New Brunswick want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. This is your time. Go ahead with your call sign. Di station. Du Nouveau-Brunswick, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. C'est le deuxième appel de la province du Nouveau-Brunswick. VNF MTV à l'écoute. Any stations from New Brunswick. Come on in.
VE9 Victor Echo Alpha.
And I have Vern, VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. Come on in there, Vern. VE9 MTV.
VE9 Mike Tango Victor. Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to all fine, outstanding hands-on frequency. Well, Mike, this is my second try
to get in, but like every net, the first time I key up for to check in on a net, and nothing's heard, so don't know what's going on. Anyhow, you heard me this time, that's the main thing. So all I can say is, if it don't work the first time, try again. Anyhow, Mike, we're just coming in to give you a mark on the board and participate in the net as usual and enjoy the net, that's for sure. So, we wish everybody on frequency, all flying outstanding, upstanding hams on frequency, a great evening. A good wake-up call to all, also. 7 trees to all, 88 to the ladies, a special good evening to Skinner listeners. Turn it back to you, Mike, and by the way, thanks for calling me in one more time. Putting up with my foolishness one more time. Hopefully we'll be around again next week to aggravate the airways again. 7 trees all, 7 trees, Mike, bye-bye.
Yeah, very good, Vern. Thanks for checking in. Sounding great there, and yeah, sometimes that's the draw of digital fusion. If you get beat, we don't hear you at all. You're covered by the stations that got into the Wires X. So that's kind of a drawback, whereas in analog, you can still hear that there was somebody there. In Fusion, you do not hear the other stations. As soon as one keys up and gets into the Wires X, it blocks everybody out. So that's one of the drawbacks of Wires X. Maybe they can figure out some way of correcting that and letting everybody know there was somebody else there, which would be a great feature if they can find out how to do it. But yeah, that's the nature of the beast, I guess. Thanks, Vern. Have a great week there, and hopefully the heat will catch up with you guys up there. 7-3. Hey, looking for more stations from New Brunswick. Any stations from New Brunswick? Come on in, V9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
CUB, Dawn, come on in.
Victor Echo 9 MTV, this is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to everybody on the Fusion Net here tonight. Great day here in Moncton, lovely day, really enjoyable day. So anyways, really no traffic, Mike, just a simple check-in, mark for your slate. So anyway, with that, I'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. This is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo. Thanks, Mike, for doing the net. Calling me in, 73 wall.
You want something on that? Something you can Yeah, thanks, Dawn. Somebody turned on the central vacuum there and it's making noise on in my shack here. All sorts of interference tonight. Thanks for checking in there, Dawn, and have a great week. 7-3. Okay, we're going to open it up to anybody from anywhere who want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. The control tonight is VE9MTV. My name is Mike, standing by for your call. Ici Victor Leconeuf, Mike Tango Victor, et vous écoutez au réseau Fusion Maritime. Nous allons ouvrir les ondes pour tout station de notre jour sur la planète Terre. Allez-y avec vos appels à phonétique. VNFMTV à l'écoute. Any stations from anywhere, come on in, VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo, in and out, V2DE, in and out, viaduc DE, je dois quitter.
Yeah, Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo, Dawn, thanks for checking in. Have a great week there, Dawn. 7-3, VE2 Delta Echo, VE9MTV.
Okay, Mike, I've been listening in. I connected the CQ Maritimes about 40 minutes ago, and I often miss the network, but I'll be watching the tube. I was watching local news, so Wishy 73 is good hosting. Good evening to everyone listening. Sometimes à tout le monde qui est à l'écoute ici. Via 2DE, je vais te curter.
Oui, merci beaucoup de la participation et 73. Passez une belle semaine. Hey, anybody from anywhere, come on in. V9MTV.
One GUI.
You're getting in one at a time this tonight. VE1 GUI. Joe, come on in. VE9MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 GUI, Golf Uniform Yankee. Well, good evening, Mike. Good evening to everyone here on the Fusion CQ Maritime Net. It's been a real good day here today. I don't know, rolling some rain for tomorrow or next day. I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm trying to keep looking on the weather network there, and I was trying to get it on hourly speed, and it goes on daily speed, and I don't know what. I'm trying to get into settings and see what's going on there, but I can't seem to change it. I don't know what to do or where to go to. So, but anyway, and the rain used to be right, nice and bright. To see the rain good, but now it's right fadey. I don't know. I got it all messed up. So I don't know what I do. Right. And enjoy the rest of the coming on, now comes on 8. So see you later. Clear.
Yeah, V1 GUI. Joe, thanks for checking in, Joe, and have a great evening and a great week. 7-3. Hey, bottom of that list, we're looking for more stations to check into the Maritime Fusion Net from anywhere across the world. In space, underwater, anywhere you can hear my signal. Come on in. V9MTV standing by for your call. Est-ce qu'il y a des stations de Neptune sur la Terre, dans l'espace, sous l'eau, Neptune pour attendre mon signal? Allez-y avec vos lettres de peine phonétique, V9MTV, nom est Michel, à l'écoute. Any stations from anywhere, come on in.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, V3AC.
So Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie and Victor 1 Zulu X-Ray. Frank, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. How you doing, Frank? My son moved back home from Espanola. Him and his wife just moved back 3 weeks ago. So my son is working already, and my daughter-in-law is not working yet, but anyway, glad to have him back in this part of the world. Come on in there, Frank. Nice to hear you. E3BC, come on in. E9MTV. Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. E9MTV, come on in, Frank.
Ahead of me. Yeah, the tail end of the meeting last night. It's, oh well, at least I was there for the last 5 minutes or so. But anyways, hopefully your son is doing well.
I'm sure he took a hit when the I'm not sure how the community is surviving now because he used to employ a lot of people. But glad to hear that he found the job quickly and is getting back on his feet. So, anyways, hopefully, that's always a thing, right? And that's why I live where I live because my family is here. So anyways, with that, 73s, and everyone take care until we hear each other again next week. V9 MTV, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. Waving a hand saying 73s.
Yeah, Victor Echo 3 Alpha 3, Frank. Very good, Frank. You were broken up at the start, but towards the middle and the end there, you were 100% there, so thanks. Kicking in there, Frank, and yeah, for sure, he's good to be close to the family for sure, and I think they would. They had a good start. Though they stayed there for almost 3 years, so but they're still young. They're capable of bouncing back. So thanks a lot, Frank, for your check-in, and much appreciated. And have a great week, Frank. This is Brad, Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-Ray.
V9 MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray. A very good evening, Mike. Very good evening to everybody on the frequency here. Been a beautiful day in Two Islands. It's still 20 degrees here. Full sunshine most of the day. Thanks, Mike, picking up the net there, and thanks for checking me in. Thank you very much, sir. V1 MTV, V9 MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray, Brad and 2 Island Fireball.
Yeah, VE1 Zulu X-Ray, VE9 MTV. Oh, got most of that, Brad. A couple of dropouts there, but yeah, we got most of it. Just at the end there, you had when you signed off there, a couple of dropouts. But yeah, thanks for checking in there, Brad, and nice to see you at the meeting last night too. So 7-3, have a great week. Brad was number 22 on the list. Anybody else from anywhere want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Come on in. V9 MTV standing by. Est-ce que les d'autres stations de notre pays sur la Terre? Allez-y avec votre appel à phonétique, VNF MTV, à l'écoute. Any station from anywhere. And I saw Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango, but no audio, Robert. Come on in. VE1 CT, VE9 MTV. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango, Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor. Come on in, Robert.
I did run a port check just to be sure all ports are active. So the software seems to be working. We can't quite say that it's the room because you're sounding so great. So I wonder maybe if it's an arm on the internet this evening which is suffering some packet loss at this time. Other than that, I know everyone else's equipment's working just fine, so Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Thanks for the recheck, Mike. Back to you, my friend. VE9 MTV, VE1 CT Portable, 7-3.
Yeah, okay, Rob. You only came in about 50%, and once you came in, you're 100% copy. I don't know what happened there. Like the first part of your transmission there, you weren't even showing up on the Wires X. I called you 2 or 3 times, and then all of a sudden you popped up the last time I called you. So, yeah, there's something weird going on there. Internet problems, probably. And that's the most critical part of the Wires X is the internet speed. And it should be at least 9 megabyte per second, both upload and download. Otherwise, and that's minimum for it to work properly. So, but yeah, it could be anywhere actually. Could be your place, could be the repeater, could be the room. It could be in Japan also. So anywhere in that link there, it could be anywhere at all. Yeah, thanks, Rob, for the recheck there. So we're looking for more stations to the Maritime Fusion Net. VE9MTV standing by for your call. Est-ce que les 12 stations pour le réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VNFMTV à l'écoute. Come on in, VE9MTV. Not hearing nobody. Well, this was the second last call to the Maritime Fusion Net for the 5th of June, 2024. Second last call. Deuxième dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime du 5 de juin 2024. Deuxième dernier appel, VNFMTV à l'écoute. Second last call, come on in, VE9MTV standing by. Oh, last call for this edition of Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in with your call. This is the last call from anywhere. Dernier appel pour le réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. VNFMTV à l'écoute. Dernier appel. Last call. Come on in, VE9MTV. One OR, I'm seeing you trying to get in almost every every minute or so, but don't hear you, no audio, don't see you coming up on the Wires X or nothing. So, are you there, Steve? VE1OR, VE9MTV. No copy. Anybody else? This last call. Go ahead. VE9MTV standing by. Nothing weird. I'll be closing the net at 8:12. 8:12. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. We had, 12 stations check in, including myself. I'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. Also like to thank all the owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hands to check in. Il y avait 22 stations sur le réseau ce soir. On aimerait remercier tous les amateurs qui ont participé au réseau. On aimerait également remercier les propriétaires des répéteurs et des stations digitales personnelles qui se sont joints au réseau pour permettre une plus grande couverture du territoire pour permettre à plus de stations de rejoindre. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton Area Amateur Radio Club website at whiskey.MikeAlphaAlphaRomeoCharlie.ca and click on Club Activities /net. Pour plus d'informations sur les réseaux Fusion Maritime, allez au site web du Club de radio amateur de Moncton, MAARC, au site web whiskey.MikeAlphaAlphaRomeoCharlie.ca. Je répète, le site web du Club de radio amateur de Moncton, c'est whiskey.MikeAlphaAlphaRomeoCharlie.ca et appuyez sur la touche Club Activité, /net. Now that the net has concluded, the repeaters are now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, signing off. Thank you all for joining us for the net tonight. 7-3. Maintenant que le réseau est terminé, les répéteurs sont ouverts pour l'usage général. Ceci est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Merci d'avoir participé au réseau ce soir. Bonsoir à tout le monde. Soirée 13. Terminé. The E9MTV returning the CQ Maritime Room to regular use. The E9MTV clear.